It's here, Falcon and the Winter Soldier on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray, released by Disney. It can be found as a non-exclusive steelbook available at your online retailers. Now, the series to me had a lot of potential, but you can definitely see the cracks in the foundation of the MCU here. It has nothing to do with the performances, but some of the writing didn't work. One of my biggest gripes, small spoiler, is how easy it was to replicate the super soldier serum, where in the movies it had always been an issue. There are other things I didn't quite care for I won't go into, but suffice it to say, the show could have done better. Falcon and the Winter Soldier on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray has an aspect ratio of 239:1. It was finished at a 4K digital intermediate and supports HDR10. Disney's physical media transfer is every bit as good looking as its streaming version, minus the inclusion of Dolby Vision. This has been a kick in the teeth for years for physical media collectors, but thankfully the HDR presentation does step up to the plate. Bit rates, however, are much stronger than what's available streaming, and it gives the overall picture better stability. The picture is, in a word, pristine. Image clarity is razor sharp, which makes full use of the 4K DI. Details look exceptional across the board as close-ups yield near lifelike results. Clothing and costuming have very good definition. The CGI can look a little bit dodgy, but practical effects are spot on. The palette utilizes a typical look and style to most other MCU fare, so that means bold, striking colors, which are beautifully aided by HDR. Primaries often pop in any given scene. The colorful lights of Madripoor in Episode 3 are stunning. The red, white, and blue of Cap's shield and Sam's costume in the final episode is wonderfully vibrant. As a side note, I really hope they change it in the movie. It looks a little bit goofy on the show. Black levels show strong stability and don't succumb to artifacts or macro blocking, which often befalls the streaming version. Shadow detail is nicely on point with no crush scene. Falcon and the Winter Soldier on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray supports a Dolby Atmos mix, which folds down to a Dolby True HD 7.1. There is also a Spanish and a French Dolby Digital 5.1 track. The Dolby Atmos starts out promising in this show with the action-packed scene where Sam pursues Batroc in the canyon in Episode 1. Audio cues are very dynamic, with Falcon zigzagging through the air, missiles whizzing by your head, and helicopters giving chase. Throughout the course of the 6 episodes, the Atmos performs adequately, but given this is a TV show and not a major theatrical film, the sound design can feel a little nerfed. When you think of Disney and audio, they don't exactly say reference quality in any format, but here it's a little bit more noticeable. Surround activity is plentiful and can be fairly immersive, but the heights could have been just a little bit more utilized. While heavier action sequences do effectively use the upper channels, it's the quieter moments they feel like they're just switched off, leaving the mid-level and rears to carry the bulk of the weight in regard to ambience. Dialogue reproduction is clean and easy to hear with no problems. The low end is modest, another staple of a Disney audio mix, so explosions, crashes, and hard-hitting punches don't land as well as they should. As a whole, though, the Dolby Atmos through the physical disc certainly makes the streaming version seem weak in comparison. Since compression is not a factor on the disc, it does allow for a more robust experience. It looks as if most of the extras included here were previously made available on Disney+. On Disc 1, the hour-long making of Falcon and the Winter Soldier is a typical making of that was part of the streaming service's assembled series. It's good, especially if you're a fan of the show and want to learn more. On Disc 2, there is a gag reel featuring everyone's favorite dancer, Zemo, a few quick deleted scenes, and a brief short about Captain America's iconic shield. For the picture quality, I'm going to give Falcon and the Winter Soldier on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray an A. The physical release of the show looks pretty good on the 4K format. Color shows strong vibrancy, and the 4K DI gives details lifelike clarity. To me, this is the preferred way to view the show at home. For the audio mix, I scored this one a B+. The Dolby Atmos is not going to hit reference levels of quality, but it's still a fun listening experience. Action scenes are often dynamic and use the surround space well, but quieter moments are a bit lacking. It's good, just not a great track. For the extras, I scored them a B. Aside from the ported over assembled making of, there isn't too much else for fans to sink their teeth into. Most supplements fans may be disappointed overall. So that is my review of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier on 4K Ultra HD Blu-ray from Disney. I want to thank my friend Ryan P. for loaning me his copy for review. Now, if you're interested in picking up a copy for yourself, I will leave a direct Amazon link in the comments section. If you use it, it really helps out the channel. But now I want to hear from you. If you have the disc set already, let me know your thoughts down below. In the meantime, please like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. So until next time, this is Adam with Movie Guy 365. I will see you at the movies.